Hello everyone and welcome back to Riverbend Springs. Now, I've just lost about 15 minutes of footage due to a slight error. I don't actually quite know what happened, but I actually lost all audio. But to fill you in, we're continuing straight on from last episode. I've moved a couple of tractors around. And I was just swapping vehicles from this one to this one, because what I'm doing is moving the spinach from the train silo to the canning factory, because the canning factory is getting low. So I was trying to move some of this, and so the game bugged and yeah. Hang on, you're doing that tip mode. Thank you, that's what I want. Yeah, to fill you all in, basically, this field's done. I've got the field planner open here so I can see what he's planting. We're in March now, aren't we? So I can go get him to start putting oats in 77, that's good. Come on, move, thank you. So yeah, these guys are all getting on. Like I say, we haven't lost anything major. I've moved the baby cows out. I've moved the adult cows, so some 9-month-old ones have come out of here, gone into the main barn. As you can see, this guy has now got babies on, which it will actually now let me unload. It wouldn't at the time because he was doing their lunch. So where was I trying to get to? You're still unloading. Yeah, once you're unloaded, we'll just get auto to send you back to silo. What's it class here? Main silo west load point. Selling point? Yeah, I've swapped tracks. I had it on the little top kick, which is alright, but I figured for this kind of weight, this side of trailer, this VNX is probably a better option. We'll send him back to the main base with our flatbed. In fact, actually, I know where I'll send him. We might use him to go and get some stuff out of the logistics centre. Oh, it does help if excess trailer attached. I am an idiot. Yeah, so what I was talking about before I lost that footage was basically, I was just saying in case you notice, you may not, is I'm on my new machine. You'll have heard me talk about it probably in live stream that with Chris. I was thinking of buying myself a new computer for a while. My old machine was just getting, as the name suggests, a bit long in the tooth. I mean, it was an Intel Xeon and a GTX 1070, which, as anyone in the PC game will tell you now, was the fact that I was still using it, and it was still working as well as it was. I actually have to give it a lot of credit for. But now what you're looking at here is the result of a 9800X 3D and a 5070 Ti. I know it's not the highlights and greatest. I didn't want to go for a 5090. Too many issues, too much cost. I'm not gonna lie. This thing cost me more than enough as it was, and oh god, I love it. It's so amazing to now go from the old machine where I had to be quite careful when I was speccing things to make sure, like, you know, play with the graphic settings, get it to do a reasonable frame rate while not looking like turd. And now here I am where literally I turn this machine on. I turn the game on and it just goes straight to max. It doesn't even think about it. I mean, if you remember, if I ever saw the frame rate counter on my old machine, I used to get mid-30s in this game. If I put this one on, basically locked at 75. Right, so this guy needs to go to, let's go field 91. Field 91's growing. Oh, that's good. Go to 85 with you. Maybe we need to the filling station as well first, looking at that. Game started at 85, 81. Obviously, the hope is if I can get everything ripped, then that's great. Because that just means... See, I've got the planner here in front of me. Putting signposts. Yeah, I should manage it from there, pal. That's for 85, which way do I need to go? I do want to turn up this road, okay? Ah, that's actually that's probably not the worst thing in the world because most of my fields aren't planted yet, so I shouldn't get any damage. No, I think I've done contract. I did Deadwood contract. I don't think I've actually driven up this road. I must have done. 'Cause I've gone from 85 down there. I've also got this guy set up like I'll continue to do. My idea was I was just moving parsnips to the canning factory and they could keep going. Feel around everyone. He's whipping. Wow, look what he does here. Yeah, my graphics usage is low, that's weird. I'm gonna have to look at my settings. This guy's... Well, that's a good little job to do for a second. Let's just take this over to the biogas plant, because all this slurry can at least be burned. I was saying as well before, this series is definitely coming to a close. I want this series done by the 1st of January, because I want to start my new series then. It just feels like a nice point. That means I in theory have from this point a handful more. I want to get these trees, I want to harvest these trees. It feels right to me that we have, considering I planted them all that time ago. I'm hoping they might go to one more growth stage and at least just to get more wood out, but if they don't, then they'll harvest them as is. There's one pallet of something there. Better deliver this to the dairy, I think. So dump the slurry, which means I can turn the slurry on here. I noticed the truck like it was stuck, yeah. This guy's here, so fill him back up. I don't think we're gonna get it all in next. I think even 60,000, there's enough room for another 180,000. It's like three more trailer loads, plus whatever little bit it uses. 77's going to be out. 76 I'm going to put on as P's. Interesting. Like I say, this map may return to you guys. May see the other special amp. We've also got some of these need rolling as well. Yeah, basically both of those. Build 91 we've bought as is. Could do with pH value. I bet we're thinking this guy up. Oh, take a lime on board. Oh yeah, of course we use slurry, don't we? Not slurry, we use digestate for actual builds where possible. We just have plenty of at least, so I'll get this guy over there. Obviously I get the AI to do this because he can do the like magic link, whereas I have to keep going backwards and forwards. So I really don't want to do. And this hell's annoying. Well, the game's resetting a little bit. I think like the quality, I can see the quality. I hope you guys can. I hope the recording brings it out. What's the weather giving us? Are we stuck with this for quite a while, or? Rest of the day basically crap. 91. I'll go. I'm not going up them now. It's squiggly roads. Sod that. The playground here is getting on. I was kind of hoping to get that finished, but wow, that's quite a bit of structure they're putting up there. I think they've got most of the things they need. I mean, I was telling you, I don't know if crop destruction. Yes, it's far enough that crop destruction is a thing, okay? Doesn't matter to me, because the AI can do the majority of this. Because yeah, there is tram lines, but they were set up by the previous farmer, not us, so I'm not sure if they'll... Playground wood beam, he's working on planks and long planks he has. I don't know what else. No, I can't climb it, that's annoying. He's nearly done there, we can move on to the next one. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this over to the canning factory and then probably do 2 or 3 more trips. So why don't you guys just sit back and enjoy. There we are folks, yeah, I'm just checking, I saw how the noodle soup, obviously a lot of flour got sent there that I probably didn't want it to, but the trouble is once it's in there you can't get it out, so I might as well take them a load of eggs. Oh, I'm running, that's noodle soup. I think if we take them a load of eggs, then at least they can produce noodle soup for us for our to use them. And this guy, there's a couple more trips in this yet, by the looks of it. Both times I go I nearly drove straight down there and I forgot that there's a little canopy that just makes it impossible for a truck like this. I mean, impossible for anything. I think early on in this series I smacked that with a tractor pretty hard. I'm surprised it's still standing. I try not to overuse the ferry because I realise it's a slightly slower way of doing it, but... Oh, tree. Yeah, the top bit comes back up with that, I'll get this over. Then we should get just, I think it's slightly less than 2 more trailer loads should be able to fit. Which still isn't everything in storage, showing that spinach isn't great. Okay, we're not going to cross just now, I don't think. Oh, does anyone else want my assistance? Where's the field rolling tractor? Oh, it's there. $211. Why is it doing that? Don't do that to me. They're still saying nitrogen bad. Now, I don't know how much digestate we're burning through here, but... What things I could do with find the wood beams out as well at some stage. Hopefully clear by now. Yep. Just go and sell a lot of wood beams. I'm hoping we'll get this finished. Certainly by the time we get into tomorrow, then we should be past the first. That's what I want to plant today. Field 6 and 7 need carrots. That's why I need to get those ripped. They're going to tell me to refuel. Now if I send you to field 6 you will go via a filling station, I know that. Yeah, the AI will bail me out of this one. Hold on, let's send you to field 3. I guess he's still on the plant. I'm having about that plant. And that one. A lot doing failing light, I know, but... Good luck we can get it done. Especially as that planter does eat through ground that he's working with. You know, part of me really wants to do, and I'll probably do it either in a future series or just on my own. Use that planter to plant poplar. So those are the little lines, you get a field that's full of poplar and you shoot a forage harvester on it. How's the toy maker getting on? I keep neglecting he could need to be out of materials, that's so stupid. Oh no, he isn't. Leave it down on long planks, but he's not out. And back over that she'll put all the eggs in and then I'll just take the noodle soup. Probably over the farmer's market just to get rid of it. Was that literally him, was that them full or something? Is that why they're not taking any more? Okay, well, let's move to turn eggs back off to shoot us full of pallets of them laying outside again. He's fueled up, he's now on his way. Christ, got a Grand Prix going on. Might as well just get rid of these this way. Like that. Then back to main. Then back to the logistics station again. No, not through their barn. But at least the rain stopped. I thought his turn speed 100%. Yes, I have. No wonder he's doing stupid things. AI worker A, that's you. Well, that's handy. Now we're going to put P's on 76. Then what we also need to do, this is where we're going to the dark a little bit, I might just slow time down, because we need to put carrots on 6 and 7. And that'll be all the ones we need to do in July, as far as I can see. March, sorry, I'm reading the wrong line. Hang on, March. I know we don't plan to get, so it's just this field actually, so that was me not reading the right column of my spreadsheet. In March I need to plant peas. Oh no, it's peas in them both, that's why. Carrots is the old. God, God, I am some kind of special idiot. Get them ripped anyway, because at least then they're done. In fact, I might do field 3 myself just for a change of scenery. I can set the truck up correctly. Is it? And if I send him to the canning factory unload, what he's on board, which is spinach. I think I'm parking it backwards, which isn't helping him. I might need to put him to the road so he can set off. Hope he doesn't get stuck anywhere. That says he needs to just unload it. God. Oof. You two like to test my friggin' heart rate, don't you? Yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult with a friggin' wingspan like this. I get planted out materials, okay. Signpost is gone. Please not set to create fields. And we're doing some actual farm work, not just hauling, which is a novelty. It's turned into a lovely evening now, hasn't it? We look over our farm. You're going. There's the field roller ended up. He's still working on. I don't know why sometimes it doesn't appear on the map. I'm hoping he's still working on field 78. Yeah, he is. He's just not appearing on the map. Okay, so you got that there because I wanna. Wow. How have we ended up with so much rope? We went from not having. Hardly having any to like. Jesus. Pile this up for now because we don't need it. I'm hoping to get the night skipped fairly soon. You to there. On there. The only one I need to plant in Mars, like I say, is the carrots. Okay. I think I know what I'm doing. Which will be a first, I know, but. Yeah, as I've been saying, it's been drawn to the end, and it's been great. It's been great, especially for a giant. I'm usually not the biggest fan of the default Giants map, but I've really enjoyed this one. I suppose it's an American thing. I actually genuinely really enjoyed Elm Creek, so maybe I just Giants American maps always work. I wouldn't say I go out of my way to play American maps just because I'm not the style I enjoy. But I played a lot of Elm Creek on 22, and obviously we put a lot of time into this one. So it's in my 23 and 24. Not there. Keep on going away. Plus we're doing animal check as well. I feel like I haven't got enough chicken food again. The goats have loads. Cow pasture has a good amount. Sheep barn has in tons. Chickens I'm worried about. Cow barn XLO, I need to top that up. Regular sheep barn has plenty. But I need to TMR mix, which should be plenty in stock. Yeah, 100,000, my system eats full, so should be able to move some of that. I would hope. This didn't include all the fields ripped, so we've done quite well. We killed them in like a day and a half. April we've got 3 fields we want to plant, including 24, so 24 is going to need ripping. I want to get spinach into that. Oh, that's going to be a... I'm actually rethinking that now, just because... Was that not the field we had? Which field do we have spinach? Oh no, actually, I'm playing sorghum. Sorghum, both fields are there. They're all going to be sorghum. I did buy 19 and 20. I totally forgot. Like I say, with changing machines and everything, I've actually recorded for probably a couple of weeks. Whereas beforehand, I was quite into recording very regularly, so I'm kind of trying to remember myself, right, what have I got where, and what exactly is 19 and 21 now. I've got to wait till 19's grown before I can do anything. I'd want to ideally cut that line out the middle, turn them into one field. Especially think, do I make another grass field here? Because I'm not sure if we've got 2 finished at once. Okay. Who are you? Well, it's nice and easy for you. You can go over to... Ah, no, this is where I've got a problem because I need to get... If you don't roll them in the first month, then they'll grow on you. So once they grow, they're going to be rolled before they get to the growing stage. We're me getting into this thing, let's try some more crop, right? Field 19 I want you to go up to. Wear that with the same boat. Why is he not unloading? I mean, he's just not quite far forward enough. Yep, obviously the trigger point needs to be further forward. Is it grain dooring it? No, it's just the animation's balked. And you're lampposted. Gordon Benny. Tell you what, sometimes I do think this AI is like babysitting toddlers. That better? Have a little bit of alignment so I can fix that in post. You're waiting for me. You're heading there. Right. I never thought that's what we're doing all these fields planting is that I do want them all rolled, which I want the bonus for. Then I've got to roll them all. That's going to take its time. What is it? Less than 5%. 3% of spring onion. What's it making with spring onion? Carrots. Parsley, let's go here. It's making noodle soup. What's logistics centre got loads of these days? What about the soups? Are there be soups there? Sell that. Don't know how I'd miss that one, but... Oh, nice windfall when he gets... God, he's on one of the dirt. I can see the AI on the dirt road over there and he panics me greatly. He'll meet a bus and that'll be it. Yep, he's come to a stop, look, so I wonder what he's... I was going to use a different one as a thumbnail, but I'm sorry folks, I'm going to have that. Of all the things I was expecting to see, that was not it. Oop. Don't honk at him, he's trying his best. Right. Jesus H. Christ. Like I said, like, look after friggin' toddlers. I think toddlers have slightly more self-preservation skills. So I'm going to rip this and I'll probably run over and rip field 2 as well, because that's going to be us then a lot further on than we were. Please sit back and enjoy. Just realised it gave me the Fent 7.4. I don't really got any else. The telehandler. I see a Fent on sale. I'm always interested, but I already got it. Yeah, we're finishing it. What I'll probably end up doing now, looking at this, is I'll get all the fields rolled off air, just 'cause I do want to get them all rolled. So if we do that, we join next time. We'll probably only have the last little bit of planting to do, which will be a bonus. Okay, we're going to go into April next, but we've got a little bit of time here left. Yeah, I'm going to send. So the other guy is about to finish, I'm going to send him up to 23, and this is going to be in 24. I mean, I would have loved for stone picked as well, but it's just no. Unless I was willing to go to like 2 or 3 day months, which I'm not against, but I just think would slow it down too much, then you can go to field 23. You see, this time of year, like everything's. The thing with the way I choose to do this is everything sort of runs in patterns. When you're busy for a while, then you just nothing for a little bit. How much milk the cows have left us? That's the baby one. 2,000 litres. Oh yeah, I want to feed them, don't I? That'd be a good job to finish up on. Do I have a spare tractor? No, I don't at the moment, only one of the little ones. I hate the fact he's going around there. I was going to say I could use him and the tipper trailer, but I'm not sure if the tipper trailer will fit in there. Come on. A little bit of an issue. Unless I quickly use this guy too before I send him up to field 24. I feel like giving it a service as well. A service and refuel will probably help this one out. Also, for some reason he's not showing that one tractor, I don't really know why. That's that field done. It's like I say, this guy will go up to 24 eventually, but for now he's going to grab one of the trailers just so we can fill the cow's food up. Yes, we have crap. That wasn't my fault, but still crap. We use this one just for speed. As the light fades on us here, we're definitely getting into the night. This is like as I said before, but if it was ever 22, we wouldn't be able to do this now. We'll see nothing. The lighting engine was so improved. Obviously, this field is to be planted tonight. As we're doing that as well, I can set off the TMR mixer. A little low on mineral feed, but don't worry too much about that. Ah, you're done. Field 6, please, my good sir. You're nearly there. I don't think I can. It's the old-fashioned way. Yeah, both of these fields are going to be sorghum, which is going to be purely chicken feed. Give us a lot of food for the chickens. You got a signpost? Yay! Oh, no, he missed it. I don't want to dump next, I'll dump it back into the mixer. Right, so cow barn is now a lot better. Then the sheep, which is the big one down here, I believe. On the map. Oh, there's actually round there. Underneath, I forget. First, forget I got that. One with the goats. That's the one up the top. They're alright. Baby cows are good. That sheep-band's very good. Chickens and feeding, keeping them fed has been the bane of my series, hasn't it? This guy can go to field 24. I might just finish off by just doing the carrots. Get to pick back up these Ripper. Maybe the game does play a lot better. If I back into this, I'm hoping it might just springboard it back up right. Yay! Now it might actually work, there's something we don't see every day around here. I don't know if the canning factory, if he's low on spring onions, I don't know if he's using them for anything. That's handy, because I'm going to take you over, so I'll So which ones have you... You've not done 77 or 76 yet, have you, pal? And they're big ones, so they're going to take you a while, so there's going to be quite a bit of off-air work done here tonight, just to get us into the right position for next time. Money shouldn't be an issue, because, well, it isn't anymore. Over the Genesis, back to the main shed, please. This nest is still showing, but whether I can then reapply multiple times, I'm guessing you can reapply multiple times. Like carrots is what I want, 6 and 7. When you sell, I was gonna say when you sell the course, like, done it already, that's good. This crop cannot be planted in March. I don't want to put peas on it, freaking idiot. Like I said, I can't read my own spreadsheet, which is a bit of a problem. Let's have a second big field of peas, so we're not going to have 2 pea fields. We've got the cells about to set off. He gets there. So hopefully all these fields that I've done this on should have got a decent bonus. Like nitrogen levels. Peas with nitrogen body, but that's for that crop. It might change when I put. That's another valid point actually. I'm here worrying about like the nitrogen levels, but I'm using a seeder with fertilizer, so it shouldn't be as bad. I say those 2 wheat fields I've bought, I've not planted, so that's why they're not quite up to the standards of the rest of our stuff. Because yeah, I just doesn't seem to want to take care. I was thinking as I kept driving with the canning factory, it's a real shame Giants didn't program something in, so the AI looked after that maize. Just so it got replanted every planting season. Because literally after the first year, it's then just a flaming wither. Now you can buy it, but if you buy it and rip it out, it just rips the entire maze out. I mean this here. So that pattern looks fantastic, but then when you go to growth, it's just a withered mess. You see it on the ground, and it's just an absolute withered mess. It's like, surely it wouldn't have been hard to program in for that to be automatically replanted and cared for. But that's just me. I'm not. I don't think we're putting any fertilizer down here. Obviously, peas don't need any, I'm guessing. Because this thing has a thing on the mirrors, doesn't it? It does, yes. So. Well, I can't see the things because it's. Hello. Yeah, no additional fertilizer, so it's keeping it actually over. It's actually over the amount it needs. It just means that these need no more real work doing out in these fields once they're planted. Other than I'm pretty sure that they need rolling. Do they? I can't remember. Yeah, they need rolling. Right, so we've got a lot of fields that I'm going to have to roll tonight. I mean, you guys will see it all done, but we're going to have a late one. The badge? It's the badge, and it was lights. I'm glad they have the lights so far back. I get to the captain, I was going to say pilot. The captain can see, but you think there'd be more sense on the very front of the boat than they weren't just lighting 2/3 of the boat up. Hang on, planting this is taking away the needs rolling, so peas obviously don't need rolling. I guess in this field is literally done once we plant. It's good. It's very good. Then next month, which is going to be April, I need to plant red beets, parsnips, and one of my I'm actually going to plant the 2 sorghum fields over separate months. Well, there's 3 sorghum fields, so the 2 I'm going to plant this month and 1 next month. I'm hoping that that'll mean that the harvest time varies a little bit. So the plan is the sorghum, which is chicken food, so hopefully that. I mean, for the first years we started, we may not run out of chicken food and having to buy it. So there's nothing with you in now to spend a fortune on actually buying the goddamn chicken food. Come on, turn, you bitch. No, that's not always Rivaldo, and you know it isn't. I might have missed a little bit on this inside edge because I'll be able to grab that and actually do the up and downs. Right down to the end now. I'm going to start doing the whole just skip one line thing, because I realise skipping to the end is good at the beginning, but you do end up with 2 right next to each other. I'm trying to avoid that because of the turning. If I just skip a line every time, that should be spot on for us. If I skip one line and come on to this one, give myself time to line up. And obviously we come back down and do the intermediate ones. I say I'm not messing with tram lines or anything, so I don't really need them. Let's get this done. Then the next time, 4 fields to plant. I think 1 less than we had today. A bit more variety of crops though. I'm tempted. I wonder if field 19, do I just do what I said? Do I just go for a freaking massive poplar field 19? Say we don't do it with the baler, we do it with the authority harvester. You got blocked by the fence, that's no biggie. Don't know if that's a bug or something, because you seem to be less and less able to actually click on the tractor. You end up clicking on the field, which isn't too bad, but still. You know you want that specific tractor, it is annoying. And as this feels done, folks, I'm going to call this an episode here. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this has been an improvement, the way it looks and everything now, because it's definitely looks better to me. I'm hoping that comes across to you. And assuming it does, I hope you enjoyed this series and looking forward to the climax of it. Say there's not that many more left now. So please, I'll hope you join us for those. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, check out the rest of the channel. Until next time, we'll see ya. Goodbye.